Hi, good morning. I would like to welcome you to another and new episode of Pinoy Gardener here in Arizona. And this is Rowena Aquino, by the way. And it's been a while. I missed you guys. The last time I did a video was, I think, almost a year ago. And at that time, when I did the garden tour, it was around November, so it was like late fall. So now it's the beginning of fall again, and so many things have happened here in our garden here. And I would like to share some updates as to what have changed and what we're planning to do and actually what happened. But before we go into it, if I would like to invite you to subscribe and like my video if you are, like resonating with the content that I'm putting up here. Um, lalo na yung mga nag-iisip na mag-garden, no? Not necessarily here in the United States, but anywhere in the world na uh, who have this, green thumb, but who do not know where to start and how to start really. And I hope this video will be of help to you. So, before I actually show you the state of my garden right now, um, let me just provide some context. The past 3 months have been brutal here in Arizona because being in the low desert, the summers are pretty intense. But this year is actually um, even more brutal than the past years, and the temperatures were not going below 110 degrees most of the time. Actually, I remember the whole month of July the temperature was actually hovering between the range of like 110 to and 120 degrees Fahrenheit, and that's really pretty hot. And what happened was a lot of our plants actually um, they were dead, they were burned, and then they didn't make it. Actually, sad to say. And the only ones that survived were like probably 4 or 5 um, vegetables and trees, which are the ones that I'm going to show you right now. So let's begin. Okay, so this particular bed, actually, these are what you're looking at are Jamaica sorrel. Okay, Jamaican sorrel is it's priced for their flowers. So ang maganda lang dito kasi yung bunga ng ng Jamaica, yung bulaklak. Actually, yung ginagamit dito yung bulaklak. Kasi yun yung ginagawang tea, juice, or jam. You can make it into jams or jellies. Masarap siya. And it's very sour. The color of the flower is actually like this. Yung color nung pinaka branch at pinaka trunk nung tree. Okay. And ano siya, it's a very nutritious plant, because you can eat the flowers, you can eat the leaves even. I'm gonna show you how. Pero masyado siyang maasim kapag kakainin mo siya. Let's say this one here. I'm gonna show you. So, kinakain ko siya ng raw, but you can use it, like add it to your salad. And there was one time nung nagluto kami ng sinigang, ito yung ginamit namin na gulay. Ganon. Minsan sinasawsaw ko siya sa asin because it's too sour. Wow. Pero It's very nutritious because it's high in vitamin C. Nakakapagpababa siya ng blood pressure if you eat it often, you know. Not just the leaves, even the flowers. Hopefully, because ang pamumulaklak ay October. But when tumatangkad dito ng husto itong Jamaican sorrel, tumatangkad siya ng up to 6 feet. Ngayon, pagka tumangkad na siyang ganon, ano na siya, pwede na siyang mamumulaklak na siya. And then, usually October yon kapag ka umikli na yung daytime compared to kung umiikli na yung araw, yung number of hours na during the day compared to nighttime, saka siya mamumulaklak. Yan. And I'm just worried because this year medyo stunted yung growth nila because of too much heat. So they're hardly even like 4 feet tall right now, but they're bushy right now because compared to last year, the Jamaica tree we had last year was like it grew to up to like 6 to 7 feet, and then they started flowering. So we had a good harvest last year. So I'm hoping this year, even though they didn't grow to that height compared to last year, they're gonna give us, you know, flowers that we can use for so many different things. We love Jamaica juices. It's very popular here in Arizona. Actually, not just in Arizona, all over the country. And you can only buy this from Mexican stores because they have it, you know, they use the flowers to make agua frescas, or you know, they call it agua frescas, but you know, the red juice. It's very, 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 very good. And then aside from this is the only one that survived. Okay, that's one. And another one is its relative. It's the okra. It's this one, right? Summer vegetable naman talaga siya, pero yung intense heat na nangyari nitong summer na to for this year, marami ring nasunog na na okra. But this one, see, it's like making up for lost time. Ngayong lumalamig na, nagsastart na silang namunga. And I usually have this too, you know, like I eat a lot of vegetables raw. So let me try this one. And you can eat the okra raw too. It's so tasty. Manamis-namis siya. Okay. So ito yung flower niya. Ngayon, ang okra actually is very much related. I think it belongs to the same family as the Jamaica. So it's no wonder, well, it's not, you know, like surprising that they're growing side by side with each other. Ngayon, ganito rin ang kulay ng bulaklak ng Jamaica, except that yung sa Jamaica kulay pula, ang okra dilaw, pero ganyan sila, pareho sila ng ng family, isang family lang sila. So ngayon, yung okra, parang sabi nila, okay, we missed, you know, like we we let you down ngayong year na to. Ngayon, we're going to make it up to you. So ngayon namumunga na siya. Okay. Another vegetable that survived is our very handy dandy saluyot. Yan, or Egyptian spinach. Yan yun. Marami kaming na-harvest dyan na na ginagawa naming dinengdeng, ganyan. So maraming mga puno ng saluyot na nag-survive dun sa heat, and we spread it out around the garden. So I'm just thankful na nag-survive siya. Even though this is also a summer vegetable, that we have, and soon, because it's flowering already, like this one, if you can see it in the camera, that means that soon mag ano na siya ng mga seeds niya, yung mga seed pods, and that one we're going to save for the next planting season next summer. And then another fruit that survived, or the plant that survived the summer heat, was our handy dandy watermelon. Medyo late siya actually na nag-survive, pero meron kami mga tinanim noon na nag-start silang mag-grow, and then because of the intense heat namatay sila. And then this one we planted right when the temperature started, going down little by little. So, and then we covered it, kaya medyo ano siya, naka-survive siya. So ngayon may bunga na siya, and hopefully hopefully lumaki siya to big enough para ma-enjoy din namin siya, ma-harvest namin siya. Pero judging by the way it's looking, mukha naman siyang makaka-harvest kami ng okay sa sa pakwan. Ito naman siya, Korean melon, so, or Korean cantaloupe. I think they call it hami melon. So yan, may mga flowers na siya, so hopefully very soon meron na rin siyang mga bunga. So ito pa yung mga bunga ng pakwan. So marami siya, very prolific kasi ang pakwan basta pagagapangin mo lang siya. Tapos merong naligaw na sili dito. I think this is a bell. Oops, there you go. It's hiding. So hello. Yan, isa pang pakwan. Marami siyang bunga. Ito pa, oh. Yan. So siguro I'm giving it like probably a month, and then another saluyot. I'm giving it another month para siya, lumaki yung bunga, and then I will show you when it's time for us to harvest the watermelon. So that's a watermelon for you. And in the same bed, so meron pang mga Jamaica sorrel na nandyan, na naka-alternate siya sa And then meron din dito na talbos ng kamote, tsaka more bell pepper, I think, that's starting to flower again. So yan, kasi yung mga ibang mga bell peppers namin nasunog sila, but this one survived. So thank God for that. And then itong actually itong talbos ng kamote, isa siya sa mga vegetables na nag-thrive nung summer. So ito yung nakasuporta sa pangangailangan namin sa gulay habang yung iba nasusunog na. Tapos ito pa yung mga okra na hindi sila nasunog. And then finally, kasi before it was just like I moved so this is my aloe vera patch, by the way. Dati kalat-kalat yan sila so we decided to plant them in one area of the garden. So ito na siya, magkakasama na siya, tapos yun na, nanganganak na sila. So medicinal din kasi itong itong aloe vera. What I do is, when the leaves are big enough to harvest, tinatanggal ko yon per leaf, tapos ginagawa ko siyang, I process it into either lotion or something like to put on our skin when we get sunburn and stuff like that, or cuts, and so ginagawa ko yon. I learned how to make that. So kaya sabi ko, kailangan meron tayong aloe vera patch. And besides, aloe vera it's a variety of cactus as well. So right, and this is Arizona. So ito yung Ito yung parang ano niya talaga, hometown niya. Itong aloe vera na to. Okay. Gusto ko lang ipakita sa inyo yung mga hindi talaga nag-survive nung intense heat. We planted a lot of this sunflower. You see what happened? Nasunog sila. So, kaya yon. Tapos, ito pa yung mga nasunog na mga halaman. Tapos, we planted a lot of tomato plants. Pero, ito lang yung nag-survive. Yan. It is what it is, right? What's important is we learn from whatever destiny throws at us, right? Kung ganyan, if destiny throws us lemons, then we make lemonades out of it, right? We need to adjust. Kahit na ganyan na nasalanta yung garden, hindi naman enough reason yan for us to stop growing, literally and figuratively. So actually ito pa nga yung nagpapa-intensify nung resolve ko to try again and to learn from what happened. You know, we cannot do anything about it. We cannot control, we don't have any control over it. Pero what's important is we know what happened and we can come up with something to prevent it from happening again. So ito pa yung isa pang bed where we planted Jamaica sorrel. So, and it's spread out all over the garden. Yun. Kaya we're hopeful na magiging bountiful yung harvest namin ng Jamaica. Okay. This is another bed planted to we planted a lot of okra but only two remained. Kaya lang ngayon yun nga yung parang nag-aano siya ulit, kumbaga bumabawi siya sa amin. So ayan, marami, tuloy-tuloy na ngayon yung pamumunga niya. Ayan, and then this is the only what is this? Eggplant variety that survived the heat as well. So meron siyang nag-flower siya pero hindi natuloy yung bunga niya. And then over to this side, so another okra plant. And ito yun, yung ano ulit, saluyot. Ang saluyot talaga, yan yung champion namin this summer kasi talagang siya yung nag-perform ng husto. Pero ngayon, nagsushow na siya ng signs na malapit na siyang magpahinga ulit. Kasi ito yung sinasabi kong pods. This one. This. And we'll wait for this to ripe. Not actually to ripen. To turn brown. Almost black even. Tapos, when it's that color already, that's when we pick it and then dry it. Because when the next summer rolls in, we'll just pick the seeds from this. One pod contains a lot of seeds, like hundreds of seeds in one pod. So if one plant gives you like hundreds of pods, then you're set for life. You don't need to buy any more seeds kasi yun lang, ipapaikot-ikot mo lang yung seeds niya and then you're good. Dito tayo sa area na bago siyang gawa namin we actually constructed like trellises and poles for, well, our original intention was for all the creeping vines to go up here. So ano siya, tapos yung bunga niya mahuhulog lang dito sa mga butas-butas, but we didn't anticipate yung heat nga. So lahat ng mga tinanim namin do sa area na to, like as you can see here, nagkamatayan. Nagtanim kami ng Baguio beans, ano ba yung tinanim namin? Cucumber, which is a summer vegetable as well, and then cantaloupe, right? And ngayon ang nag-survive lang itong pakwan na nandito. Tapos ang maganda pa dyan doon sa pakwan na yan, yun may bunga siya na nakapatong siya doon sa gapangan, which is good. Pero yung iba, wala, hindi sila nag-survive. But anyway, it is what it is. And then yung kangkong, that's another thing that supported us. Yung pang sigang-sigang, pag gusto ko ng adobong kangkong, ayan, hindi na kami bibili. Maganda rin yung pagkakatubo niya. And then in the store, this is selling for $6 a pound of kangkong or Asian spinach. So, ayan, hindi na kami kailangan bumili kasi marami naman siya na tumubo. And then our asparagus patch, ayan, medyo nagre-recover pa rin siya, pero meron na siyang mga tumutubo na mga spears na pwede nang i-harvest. Ang maganda lang sa asparagus is a what do you call it? Like when you plant only one time and then it will just continue going on. Perennial. It's a perennial vegetable. So all you need to do is plant it one time and it will spread out. Ganyan. So, plinant namin ito early last year and until now, it's doing well and it's showing signs of recovery. Pero slowly, I think come November, magsa-start na siyang mag-produce ng mga asparagus spears that we can harvest. Ngayon siguro mga 2-3 lang. Kinakain ko na rin kagad pagka ko. Yesterday, I was able to harvest lang siguro mga 3-4 na spears. So, well, that's good enough. Better than nothing. And it tastes so sweet and crunchy, Kailangan natin din kumain minsan ng mga raw vegetables. Hindi yung puro luto lang yung kinakain natin. Di ba? Pag nagsasalad tayo, di ba? Salad raw. So it's the same thing. So this is another watermelon patch. Ayan, may bunga na naman sila. So we're happy kasi kaya lang yun nga yung mga hindi nag-survive yung cantaloupe at saka honeydew, which we're planning to replant siguro next summer. Kasi isa pang learning namin dito, yung ipaplant mo lang yung mga in season, yung nasa yung panahon nila, kasi pag plinant mo sila ng hindi nila panahon, hindi rin sila magsusurvive, hindi rin sila magta-thrive, and they will not give you a good harvest. Okay, what we're looking at are the surviving pepper trees at saka eggplants. So ayan, yata to, jalapeno pepper. So thank God nag-survive sila. 1, 2, tsaka 3 and 4. Ito 4. So nagpo-flower na ulit sila, which is a good sign. That means that they're on their way to recovery. And then also yung eggplant, ito yung matanda na siyang eggplant na marami na rin siyang naibigay sa amin ng mga malalaking eggplant. So I'm just thankful na buhay pa rin siya hanggang ngayon. So we're actually trying to help them recover by putting more fertilizer probably in a week or 2, kasi umuulan pa ngayon. Like right now, it's cloudy dito na may chance na uulan siya later on. Tapos over to this side, ito yung sinasabi ko na mga talbos ng kamote namin na malawak na yung area niya. Kaya ito rin yung nag-survive sa amin pag nagsisigang kami ng bangus. Yan, dito kami kumukuha ng talbos, ganyan. Or kung hindi dito, dun sa kabilang side kasi meron din nakatanim dito. Pero ito yung pinaka siya, mas healthy sila dito, mas maganda yung tubo nila. Ganun. Tapos meron ding saluyot dito na naliligaw. Maganda rin siya. Nakuhanan na rin namin yan. And then we also have this, the lemongrass or yung tanglad na tinatawag namin. Ang original na tinanim namin dyan, yung binili ko pang tanglad sa supermarket. So pinaugat ko lang yun. Ilang pirasong tanglad yon, tapos tinanim namin dito. Ito na siya. Ngayon, kasi marami na siya masyado, kinalatan namin siya all over the garden. So hindi na namin problema ang tanglad. Yan. Napaka-healthy naman niya. Tapos ito pa, isa pang survivor to, yung sili. Yan. At saka ito yung talong natin, yung talong Pilipino. Yan, nag-survive naman siya. Ayun, meron pala siyang bulaklak ngayon. Kaya hopefully magtuloy-tuloy na siya. Iba kasi yung talong Pilipino no? Mas masarap. Tapos nagtanim kami ng mga corn na failure. Nagbakasakali lang kami. Kaya yun nga, natutunan namin na huwag kang magpa-plant ng hindi niya panahon. Kasi hindi siya mag-workout. So let's see what happens. Kasi mga bata pa sila, but we're not confident na mag-grow sila the normal way and that they will give us the corn that we are so craving for. That's why nagtanim kami. Pero so far failure kami dyan. But we'll never start trying. Ang ibig ko palang sabihin, hindi never start trying. We'll never stop trying. Okay? And then this one, what you're looking at is a grapefruit tree na binili namin early this year. And then we planted. Tapos yung summer came. So, para hindi siya yung masunog sa kinovera namin siya nitong shade cloth dito all over. Yung naglagay kami ng parang tree stake, tapos tinakpan namin siya. So ngayon tatanggalin namin siya in a few weeks time. Pero na siya, established na siya sa awa ng Diyos. So lumaki na rin siya siguro by 1 foot. Pero yan. And hopefully this year or early next year, magbibigyan na kami ng fruits niya. Okay. We're on the other side of the garden right now. And I'm showing you. Oh, may flower na yung patola. Oh my gosh. Oh my, sorry. I just noticed it right now. Okay. This is a good time. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. There you go. You see that? That's the first patola fruit. And then may flower pa. Oh my gosh, thank you, Lord. So, like I just said, this is the other side of the garden where we planted one patola vine and another one. This one is upo. Okay. And they're looking very, very good. Ay, nako, salamat naman. So, I hope we can get to enjoy them before the winter comes in. But I'm so happy. Tapos, ito yung mga natitira na lang na namin na kamatis. At there was one time when we planted over 150 tomato plants. They gave us some fruits, but yeah, they also perished during in the summer heat. Ay, okay, itong upo, ayan o, namumulaklak na rin ang upo. Thank you, Lord. Ayan, may bulaklak na siya. So, in my next video, I will show you kung ready na silang i-harvest. And last but not the least, I will show you our mini nursery. ano lang to, nag DIY nursery kami kasi mahal bumili ng nursery dito. So kanya-kanyang gawa na lang kami. So I have two in the garden, one small and one a little bit bigger than this one. Dito namin nilagay lahat ng mga malunggay seedlings namin kasi napakahirap palang bumuhay ng malunggay. That was so surprising kasi 'di ba halos pareho lang ang klima ng Pilipinas at at dito sa Arizona, mainit 'di ba? But no, ang hirap na hirap kami. Last year pa kami nag-a-attempt na magpatubo ng malunggay. Hindi kami successful. Nagge-germinate man yung buto, hindi siya lumalaki, namamatay siya kaagad. So, this year we planted 50 seeds yung tinanim namin na malunggay. About half of that germinated. Tapos, eto na lang yung natira, mga 1, 2, 3, mga 11 lang yung natira. Okay? So, pero ano na sila, established na sila. Kasi, yung kanilang yung katawan nila, yung trunk nila, kumakapal na. Pero hindi pa namin sila ilalagay sa lupa kasi mag-winter na naman. Baka mamatay ulit. So, dito muna sila, tapos during winter siguro iilawan namin ito para medyo meron silang source of light, yung ilaw. Ayan. Kasi kailangan talaga sa bawat bahay ng Pilipino may puno ng malunggay. Kasi bukod sa gulay siya, halamang gamot din yan. Maraming pakinabang sa malunggay. That's why I really tried so hard to propagate this plant. Kasi marami siyang mga benefits na may enjoy natin. This is a super food. Kaya yan. Hopefully talagang mapalago namin yan at mag-thrive siya dito sa garden. Next, siguro ita-transplant namin siya around spring of next year. Tapos meron dito sa dulo isa pang aloe vera plant na binili ko early this year na malaki na siya ngayon. Pwede ko nang i-harvest. Yung sinasabi ko kanina, when the leaf actually gets to be this big, so ikakat mo lang siya doon sa base para mag-encourage siya na magkaroon ng baby, yung tinatawag na pop, ang tawag nila sa aloe vera baby pop, yun. Parang aso. Tapos, yung kukunin mo to, yan. Yung outer leaves lang naman. Kasi malalaki na siya. Tingnan niyo yung diameter niya. Matataba din. So, yun yung ginagawa kong mga lotion, ganyan. Yung pang sa burns, ganon. Tapos, dito, bagong gawa lang namin ito na planter. O yung patungan ng mga halaman. So, meron kami marami ito eh. Naubos lang. Tapos, ito bagong bili kong fall flower. I think this is mum yung tawag dito. Yan. So that is it. That completes our tour, our garden tour for today, and I hope you like it. If you have any comments, please drop them below, and I would be glad to answer any questions you might have about gardening here in Arizona. Okay, so see you next time. Bye.